Kiwi, say hi. Kiwi, say hi. He's so cute. How's it going, everyone? 3 fucking years. Thank you. One drunk man. How's it going? Codabra, hello, 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 Caps. Uter, Futurebound, hello. Jim, hello. Funky, hello, hello. Why is JD moving? Whew, a lot of fur. Puds. You know? Why not? Anyway, hope y'all are doing well. Will you catch one drunk man? Oh, who knows? Thank you so much for the 2 years. That's crazy. All right, friends. So how's it going? I hope y'all had a good week/weekend. Good start to your week so far. Is there much going on lately? What's new, guys? Hi, Boomerangaroo. How's it going? Been a great start to the week. Finally got my CW88. Oh, nice. How do you like it? Insane Teja vid? Yeah. So that's a cool thing to talk about, actually. So if you don't know, Nathan Teja just put a video up about group buys, actually, like Mexico related group buys. R Mendez, a pretty prominent community member, was featured there, was interviewed, and he like talked extensively about his insight on group buys, and that was a pretty nice video, actually. Super insightful, super well spoken. He also had a presentation on there, and he makes a lot of really good points that I think are important for people to recognize. Let's see. It's quite a nice board. Very happy with it, even with the price tag. Oh, that's good. Horatio, hello. The PowerPoint was mind-blowing. Was it? I think he's just professional, you know? I think Mr. Mendez, he's just professional. Like, that's just the... I guess that's just how he also works, you know, professionally. He is an entrepreneur. And he is a professional, so that I think it also helps him organize his thoughts in something like you know, in an interview like that, even though it's pretty casual, but it kind of makes sense. Nice lurb. Thanks, Amami. All right, so today let's get started. So today I'm gonna be building this board that was sent to me through Canon Keys, but it's actually, the maker of the board is this brand named IQUNIX, I think. That's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure how exactly you pronounce it. IQUNIX, I think. And they've been making these like OEM kind of boards, like entry level and stuff. And they kind of like are coming into the space with some other boards here. This one is called the ZONEX 75, and it's basically a 75% with a split cluster and a knob, which is neat. So we're gonna be building that. This is currently on pre-order, actually, through Keys and vendors worldwide. So yeah, we're gonna build this baby up. So let's go ahead. Looks like so first of all, you open the lid. It's like magnetic, and it has like different boxes. There's 3, 2, and 1. I guess I'll just go in order. And then there is some precaution notice about there's a layer of plastic seal outside the keyboard. Okay. Basically for after sale support. and disclosures about the PCB and things like that. Okay. And then we have a fourth box, which I assume has the plate and such. What in the hell is Life Beats? Oh, that's a good question. If you don't know what Life Beats is, Life Beats is a kind of add-on pack that I'm trying to run in DCS. So do you know the set DCS Deadbeats? It was run through Novel Keys. It was a collaboration between Rubber Hose and Hello Caps for a key set in DCS profile from Signature Plastics, and it was run in PBT. And it had some problems with the spacebars, where basically they were made out of PBT instead of ABS, and so it caused some warping, and the fitment of the spacebars was not particularly good. So turns out that a lot of people had that issue, and I decided that well, me and a few other people decided that we wanted some ABS spacebars for it, because otherwise the set's kind of unusable. So there's a little IC for it. So it's gonna be like a small kind of like casual mini group buy sort of thing to order some ABS blanks from Signature Plastics in a color that's as close as possible, because the PBT plastic color choice, the choices are not the same as the ones available in ABS. So you have to get something as close as possible. Custom colors would be prohibitively expensive, so we're just gonna go with something that's as close as possible, whether it's slightly lighter or slightly darker or something like that. There is a interest check thread in my posted in my Discord server. I can post it right here. Paste. There you go. All right, so here's the board, as you can see. So I'm just gonna take the board out. Don't SP use ABS molds for all keycaps they make in DCS profile? I don't know, to be quite honest with you. I wish I knew, but I actually don't know too much about how SP handles their stuff. So if you're asking me, you're asking the wrong person. Alright, so the board is kind of on the lighter side. It's all aluminum. As you can see, it doesn't have any like special weights or anything like that. So it's on the lighter side. We got a unit here in white. Alright, so I guess we can open these up all in order. Wish I had Deadbeat so I could join a good old-fashioned Google Form GB. Yeah, pretty much. And I'll be helping distributing that, so it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be probably, I'm gonna cap it at like, we're gonna cap it at like 100, so that there's not too much to handle. I think ideally we're gonna hit like 75-ish, 80-ish, and that's probably gonna be it. Alright, so it looks like box number 1 just has a custom cable, kind of fancy. It has an aviator connector cable with paracord, black paracord, and a fancy metallic connector for the USB. So that's cool. Looks like this side is straight for the cable, and then this side is coiled. So it's a coiled aviator cable. That's kind of neat that they include their own for the people who don't have one. USB-C, I assume. That's kind of nice. What looks like black anodizing. Pretty neat. Nice looking cable. Sleek. They were supposed to be ABS originally, I believe. Not entirely sure why they ended up being PBT. Yeah, and so they ended up being PBT, and then if you contacted like novelty support, basically they were like, oh yeah, like this is just how they were made, so we're not planning on like replacing these with ABS. And so yeah, so it turns out we just are stuck with PBT plastic bars, which are kind of not great. Like they're basically hit or miss. It's not that they're all bad, but they're just a hit or miss when it comes to the PBT stuff for Deadbeats. Otherwise the set is like dope, you know? But yeah. Alright, box number 2. is a toolbox. So it has a switch puller, keycap puller combo, a little IQUNIX engraving, some bits. I think these are Torx, and of course the it's kind of nice, an aluminum made bit holder screwdriver. It's pretty sweet. Oh, Mr. Krelbit, hello. Hubert the Man with the 2 months. Thank you so much. How are you? I see you in the comments of some YouTube videos every so often, so I recognize the name. Damn, I'm sorry. You don't have to be sorry. I mean, it's just the way it happened. Nothing for you to be sorry about, I think. I mean, maybe it could have been specified differently. I don't know, to be honest. But you know. All right, third box just has. Oh, I think they had something wrapped in this, but was taken off. What is this? You're very kind for responding to YouTube comments. Oh, no problem. I mean, I feel like, isn't it kind of rude not to respond? Looks like we have something to, maybe this is to, oh yeah, okay, I think this is to change the angle of the board, which is pretty nifty. So there's 2 of those. IQUNIX was my first mechanical keyboard. Oh, cool. Yeah, so they're kind of like dabbling into the sort of like the custom keyboard space. So they have little legs here for higher incline on the typing angle. Then out of the 378 PPT spacebars that I have, 2 do not return from bottom out. Yeah, my DCS 7U is a hit or miss. I have to use 6.25 to even be usable, I think, for the most part. And then the 7U is like, some boards do work, some boards don't. So I assume also the stabs matter. Oh, I think this is a connector for like wireless and such, maybe. I'm assuming it's a dongle. Oh, we have a manual. It's nice. Warranty, and let's see what else. Is this all just warranty info? Yeah, I think this is just warranty info. We have screws, stickers. I think this is an aluminum keycap, I'm gonna assume. Cool. Nice little aluminum keycap with like a, it's like a stop sign almost. Has a little enamel infill in white. It's kind of cute. Looks like cherry profile-ish. No, it does have a recess stem, so it is cherry profile. It doesn't look OEM, I think. Nice. Oh, it's hot in here. Let's see, here we have some gaskets, I think. Yep, indeed. And a bunch of little parts for, oh, I assume to hold down the gaskets and such. Some interesting pieces here. I'll keep them in the bag just so I don't lose them. Hello, Spy Rocks Ace. Hello. Welcome. Let's see. Here. Oh, it comes with stabs. Oh, I thought I had to use stabs, but it comes with what appears to be like Durock V2 lookalikes, or Durock V2s basically. Nice. They come with stabs. So that's kind of pog. So that means I don't need to use my own. Keep them on here. I don't know what this cover is, but we'll see what use it serves in a bit. But nice, it comes with stabs, so that's useful. I want to get into building keyboards, but I'm broke. It is definitely not cheap, so I understand. At first being unable to, although you can get into building your own one keyboard that you want to use. You don't have to necessarily build a lot of them. After all, it is excessive to have to build too many. I mean, admittedly, I can tell you from experience. But it is cheaper now, though. I do think there's a lot of parts that are readily accessible now. That is true. Alright, of course, we got the good old foam pack. We got the plate foam and P foam and that stuff. We got our hot swap PCB. And our FR4 plate with lots of flex cuts. Just sell low and buy high. That is a great suggestion. But yes, I do think there's a lot of decent amount of starting kits that are well priced, I would say, for custom kits. Which plate do you think sounds better? I think it depends on the board, TBH, but I like aluminum a lot, but some people prefer plastics like polycarbonate, POM, etc. FR4 is like nice middle ground too, a little bit more muted, more dampened. And then there's like the harder materials like brass or steel that are heavier, but will feel a lot stiffer. So there's that too. Oh, looks like this is to cover this. Oh, interesting. Okay. I think this is just a module cover. Yeah. Okay, there's like a module cover. Alright, so we got our PCB there. Stainless is underrated and overhated. It certainly has its use for things. I mean, stiff typing feeling is, some people advocate for it, so it all depends on your own preference, to be honest. No reason to hate a material just because it is the way it is. We got a bunch of foam. I would give a kidney to never see a plate with flex cuts again. Yeah, there definitely is a lot of boards out there with them, so kind of get that. Maybe I'll use this. It's just right here. Alright, cool. I think we can put the cable aside. For the foam, I'm not sure which ones to use. There is what appears to be case foam, what appears to be the singular layer of PE foam, and oh, the plate foam. So the usual classic foam types. I got carbon for one of my builds, gonna give it a try. Ooh, carbon fiber can be nice. It accentuates some sounds really well. Ooh, look at this PCB though. It has a lot of flex cuts, as you can see. And let's open up the board now. Imagine stainless plate when you can just use no plate. No plate also sounds very nice though, so I do like no plate as well. Yeah, I generally gravitate towards a softer typing feel, but not too soft is also fine. Okay, so this is what the board looks like. It is screwless from the bottom. And it does have wired and wireless for typing. And these guys, I think, are to also make the typing angle higher. they sort of just fit in. Oh, they're magnetic actually. So they just sort of fit in like that. You can make it higher like this, or you can just kind of tuck them in. Just pretty nifty. Just like that. So that's pretty cool. You can open up the board from the top here. So it uses 4 screws from the top, which is an interesting approach, instead of from the bottom. A bit different. Where is the... I get wireless stuff for anything possible. Wireless can be nice, yeah. I do think wireless could be the future of keyboards in general. But you, for example, QMK is not something that you can do wireless with. You would have to use ZMK for a lot of the Bluetooth stuff. And for a lot of other stuff, sometimes you have to get certified because like if you have a battery in the board, you need to get like things like FCC certified, which also is a longer process, expensive, etc. for development. So here is top piece. Top piece has 2 daughter boards, one for the main port here. This is the USB port, and one for the rotary encoder here, and some LEDs, which come pre-installed here. Nicely scooped rotary encoder. I mean knob, which is pretty nice. You can see some magnets here, which is what hold the feet here, which is pretty nice. There are batteries here already tightly locked down into the case. So, I mean, we could take that out, but it literally is just a battery pocket with the batteries in place. I will open this just for the sake of doing one of these cables here that seems to be a little bit stuck. There we go. And you can just put it back on. So these batteries that just plug into the USB daughter board over there, and I assume they are rechargeable. Roar, hello, Mama Hoo Hoo, how are you doing? Good to see you. All right, so that's the board pretty much. Wireless would be dope if it didn't require batteries. They're just more of a pain in the ass to use. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they can be somewhat of a pain. Also, battery life is a thing that you need to think about. There's a bunch of things that you need to think about when you do think about wireless. So, yeah. All right. For switches, I got these Penyu switches. For those who don't know, Penyus are these long pole linear switches. These are Lube 205, I believe, and filmed either with Deskeys or some similar films. What it appears to me. And alright, so I think the first thing I should probably do is test my PCB, which, let me see here, maybe I can plug in PCB here. Or actually, I wonder if I could just... No, I guess I do have to plug it in here anyway. You know what? Maybe I should just trust that the PCB works. No, I should plug it in. I should plug it in. Alright, maybe I'll just mock this up. So... Gotta go. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. Oh, Spyrox Ace. Take care. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. My friends and I were talking about Penyus the other day. What a coincidence. Oh, yeah? What are you guys saying about it? Oh, come on now. I don't like ribbon cables for a good reason, and this is why. It can be such a pain sometimes to just get into the damn thing, you know? Is this the right... It is the right orientation, right? Yeah, it is. I am not a fan of ribbon cables. I could just take off the thing and try. I think I'm just gonna do that instead. I thought I would just be able to easily plug it in, but it's just... The daughterboard being just there is just kind of an annoyance. Ribbon cables can kiss my ass? No, I agree. I do think they're super... They're just kind of annoying. That's all. They're just annoying. Like, I wish we didn't have to use them. I mean, another change that I personally really dislike is the recent Pico EasyMate change that was made for universal daughterboards. You might know about it, but the universal C3 standard changed from the JST standard to the Pico EasyMate for the PCB side, and I don't like it personally. But alas, it changed. Looks like this board is a good compromise between functionalities present in keyboards like Logitech, Apple, and Microsoft, and custom keyboards. Yeah. And I think price-wise, it's kind of a nice because it also has all the features that they're looking for. Okay. Whoa. Bright. Quite bright. What's good? I'm feeling great. I just won $3 of the 3 hours of playing poker at my boy's house. Nice. Rich. Tornado, how's it going? Really? You don't like Pico? All my designer friends have been loving the change. I don't like them. They're rated for like 5 insertions or whatever. And you're gonna end up... You rebuilt that PCB or whatever a few times, and you're gonna end up having to tape that thing down. You know? So I'm not a fan of the Pico EasyMate change personally. But I mean, I'm sure there are people who like it. Okay, I'm just gonna sort of just quickly look at the diodes here, and if they're in place, I assume they're fine. And I'm gonna go ahead and just test a few random positions here. It looks like we do have full caps rather. Full caps lock, full size caps lock here instead of stepped. I mean full touch, my bad. And a fixed 625 and 1U bottom row. Assume that's the FN key over there. And as long as my stabs here work, it's probably okay. What these do? Okay, that's just insert, delete. I think page up and page down likely. And then we got some arrow keys over here. Okay, cool. Okay, we're good. PCB is fine. I'm not sure about the wireless capability just yet, but we can test that after we end up building it. Hove KB, hello. Came out with 53 bucks. Oh. Oh, sweet. On a good note, it's tiny. I mean, yeah, Pico Easy Made is nice. I mean, in the sense that it's small, it's thin, it gives a lot of it's like for design, I get it, right? But for functionality, it's a pain in the butt, right? I think that's my point about the Pico Easy Made. I think especially for me, it comes in like my perspective comes in as a person who builds keyboards for people, right? You know, you mess around with it a little bit. It's easier to break, basically. And yeah, it just is rated for so few insertion cycles, which just makes it annoying. That's all. Do you know how many normal JSTs are rated for? Not off the top of my head, but definitely not 5. I can check though. I think I forget what the connector is. JST. It's so hard to annoying to check. I forget the exact type of JST, right? I think it's 4-pin JST, right? 4-pin JST SH connector datasheet. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't say on this datasheet that I'm finding here. But surely it's more than the 5 of the other ones, is my point. Do you check out the Bastion PCBs yet from Canon Keys? No, I don't think so. Bastion PCB Canon Keys. I saw the yeah, these are the RP2040 right? Yeah, I saw the release, but I have not tried them though. Oh, okay. I see. Well priced. I mean, RP2040 is a lot cheaper than using Atmel, like SPM, STM ones and whatnot, so I understand that move as well. Did you send me a few to help build the compat list? Oh, nice. So 60%, right? All it has to do is, I guess, fit the board. All right, so let's talk about this. How much foam do we use today? Because this needs to be decided at one point. There's P foam, which we need to decide whether to use or not. Actually, oh, I don't have to decide right away, but I can decide while we do stabs here. They send me a 60 and a 65 and a TKL. Oh, nice. Nice. Right, I'm gonna use the stock stabs. I mean, the stabs that come with the board here, which are these Durock V2 lookalikes. They look slightly different from Durock's, but they're similar concept-wise. Poll? Sure. Do you want to run it? I don't know what I guess we can just run a poll through each. Like a minute or 2 each. There's time. Oh, Big Macs and Onions, hello. It's been a while indeed. How are you? Hope you're well. Right. Lube these tabs in the meantime. Result is no. Okay, only 3 votes anyway. Alright, pretty much a coin toss. Okay, we can skip the P foam. That's fine. If people aren't voting, that's nobody's fault. Yeah. That much is a sample size of basically amounting to error. So let's say no and see if we need the case foam or the plate foam later. So I have a feeling the plate foam could help because of the flex, but at the same time, no foam could also be okay. You never know. I think, was it the Zoom 75 that we built before? I think I built that with no foam and that was fine too. Alright, no, actually no. It was Lydia who built it with no foam, I think. And that was fine too. I saw a few builds with no foam. And I think I remember taking some of the foam out too and it was okay. See, 1, 2, 3. Okay. It looks like all the stabs are fixed anyway. Pink sodium. Any initial impressions on the Type K now that protos have been built? I did not watch the streams. My impressions on the Type K generally is that it's a cool looking board. I don't know. Can you guys tell me more about it? Because I didn't watch the streams, and I hadn't had the time to watch VODs or anything. Like go over stuff in the past few weeks. I've just been kind of busy with work. 1 vote. Alright. It is a quiet night today for this. It's Type K is too good for this hobby. You think so? How come? No foams, but use tape? Huh. Could be an option too, yeah. Although I don't have like masking tape. I think I just have like gaffer's tape, which is kind of expensive to use, but whatever. It's just that cool? Okay. Fair. It is pretty cool. I mean, it's been... I have to say, honestly, about the Type K, right? It's just been so long since it was first talked about. Like, the IC for it came out so long ago. I wager a lot of people must have lost some interest, but must have also regained interest as of late. It's just been a while. That said, there's not too many boards that do what it does, which is the tenting part. I mean, there are some. There was a KOD fans board, if I recall correctly. There are a few other ones that I've seen out there, like at meetups and whatnot. I guess there's the EM8, which is a chonker. The Mod Servant or whatever. The other one from Syrian is another one. So there are a few boards now that do that. The tented Alice thing, basically. Did the mount ever ship? I don't know, actually. I'm gonna guess it did. It's so long ago now. Rice Latex or Latex, I'm not sure, but Rice Latex, hello, welcome. Only one boat each. Okay. We can try no foam at all if you want, but I don't mind whichever way it goes. Jokes aside, is a cool board. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool too. It is expensive as well. It is like, what, 750 US? It includes the wrist rest, which personally I think it's a little... To me, it irritates me that I have to purchase a wrist rest that I'm not going to use. But it is what it is, right? Like, if I were to purchase it. Seen 0 photos of the mount and the rest are still in production. Oh, okay. Guess it hasn't been up. Zosco, hello, though. I love the bias grommet mount. Sound profile there is one of my favorites from the stream. Sounds similar, so probably will cop one. Oh yeah, the bias is pretty nice. I mean, at least I've enjoyed the few that I've seen / typed on. So yeah, hopefully you'll like it. Preferences and all that? Yeah, true. I mean, apparently Futurebound didn't like it, so they sold it. Which is also fair. Some people just, yeah. Things are just not for some. That front height is just so tall though. Would you hover type on it? You mean the Type K? I probably would be fine with it, yeah. The thing is, I hover type in general already. Like, I have some boards that have pretty, I mean, decently tall front height, right? Like, I think like the Mira SE has some tall front height. Some of the duck boards have decently tall front height. I forget what other boards had like pretty tall front height, but I have typed on boards, older boards that have a decently higher front height compared to like current customs, and they type fine for me. I haven't tried an EM8 actually, or a Mod Servant, so couldn't tell you there, but I think I would be okay, at least given my posture. And in general, it's nice to not have to rely on the rests. That's how I feel. It's like, if it's gonna force me to not, I mean, or if I could force myself to not use the rest and still type correctly, and I could manage to change the habit, it would be great. But I think I do already have that habit of floating a decent bit enough to not have to use one. The wrist rest. Were all LZ boards chonkers pretty high with pretty high front heights? Yeah, they're on the. I mean, they're older. A lot of the older boards were kind of decently higher looking. Yeah, I would argue. So yeah, sure. I guess you could say that. Not that I've owned many LZ boards. I do have a LZ GH and an LZ MP. I did have a CLS 60% for a bit. wouldn't say it was too tall, but it was on the taller side for sure for compared to some other boards, like other 60s released like a couple of years later even. Pogert. Yeah, where is he? Mr. Pogert. Pogert, Wogert. The LZ and the RZ. Game playlist is kind of fun. That fell off. Random. Really clip on or something? There we go. Maybe it was just not fully clipped. I've been enjoying the Jaguar V2 too much. Nice. I need to build mine. I haven't built mine. But I have a plan for it now, so that's good. At least I have switches that I'm going to put on it. I think I'm going to do some MX Browns on it. Kind of interesting trying. But do you know what's up with Project Keyword at the moment? I don't know. I don't know. I also don't know about the updates or no update situation. Like, I know that I've heard about the lack of response over email, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I haven't heard much about it, like, personally. Personal level, I don't know much about it. I only know as much as about other people know. It's kind of a shame, too, to be honest. The Jag V2 is so nice. Yeah, you have one too, Simon? Alright, so no P foam. Whoa, okay, this left shift is north facing. I haven't seen that in a while. I feel like I see that in some OEM stuff, but then I don't really see it elsewhere. Red one? Oh, nice. What set do you put on it? Panels? Oh. I wonder how panels looks like on red, actually. I actually don't know. I've seen it on other colors, but I don't think I've seen it on red yet. You like it with panels? I feel like red match like hand or white better, but don't know about panels. Because panels has a lot of teal in the set. Should we do a no foam build today, or should we do foam? I need to ask you this because I'm about to put the plate on to test my stabs and all that. Gonna have to make sure. There's only one right answer. I personally like things without foam, you know me. Because I don't like, especially plate foam, I don't like because it stiffens up typing so much. Like, it feels so much stiffer. But case foam, I don't mind actually, because case foam is just a fill space that ends up being left over. Which I think it's fine. Happens in some, actually happens in a lot of cases where you got a bunch of space left over inside of the case. Maybe a little tape on the flex cuts? Yeah, actually that could be good. Actually would be a nice idea. I think I do like that. So maybe, yeah, I'll do that. Okay, looks like we got hot swap standoffs, I think, here. And like 3 billion screws. So many screws. Okay, so are they different? Meowgo chatting. Hello, Vono. How's it going? Matches pretty good with my room lighting. I can post a photo in Discord. Oh yeah, please do. Or I mean, if it's in the Singa server as well, I can go and check it out myself too later on. I think that would be also fine. Surely you've already posted some pictures if you like it a lot already and you've been using it. Elquan, hello. How goes it? Going pretty good? Oh, good to hear. What's good lately? What are you excited about? Oh, yeah, speaking of things that could be exciting, I've been looking for tickets for a 70mm Oppenheimer. And so hard to find tickets for good seating these days. Still too new, you know? So just gonna wait it out and try to get some tickets for it later. 70mm is so worth. Yeah, I've heard it's really worth it, and so I was like, oh, I really wanna check it out. Check out that and like have that experience for it. So that's a nice VKC 910. Oh, thanks. I suspect our 70mm theater is phasing the movie out. Oh yeah, really? Already? Ready. Isn't that kind of quick? I think I got all the standoffs. How do I put this on without... It's supposed to be here? Yeah. And does this need to be covered, actually? it can cover it from the top later. I don't know. Seems maybe from here like that. Oh, that works. Perfect. Okay. No more showings past mid-August? What? That's pretty quick, I feel. But I guess, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. That kind of sucks, though. And I hate it? Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sucks to hear. I'm excited to get my Alex Edition Envoy. Ooh, yeah, I saw the release. I only saw like the colors, and they're like, there's like a bunch of stuff with it. When is it supposed to ship or deliver? I did not see that. I not kept track of all the dates and stuff. Do you get to watch Dunkirk on 70? Nope. I don't think I've watched anything on 70 any recently. So no. Not me. The last movie I watched was Barbie, and that was like for the premiere when it happened. Standoffs are up. Alex Envoy is in stock? Ooh, that's sweet. That's nice. Only 250 units. Okay. That's nice. That's a good way to run it, honestly. Good for Mode for doing that. Running in stock. And also like limited to a certain number, so that's reasonable in fulfillment and whatnot. It's a good thing. Good way to handle it. I mean, honestly, vendors should be doing that now. I think a lot of the bigger ones anyway. Not every vendor, but a lot of the bigger ones. And that's like a point that comes out of the new, you know, Teja video from the about Mexico and stuff with Armendez. It's like, yeah, like bigger vendors have the ability to run things in stock. And like, while not everything can be, like a good number of it can't, like a good number of it should be. And so it ends up just being a compromise for them to take too. Okay, I have some switches here, bending pins. Replace it with a different one. I'm just surprised they got shipped out in under 24. Oh damn, that's super fast. That's sick. That's really awesome. Feels good, man. Right? That was a fruitful talk, not gonna lie. Yeah, very nice video. I mean, honestly, I've always, in my time in the hobby, I've always admired Mr. Armendez. He's always been pretty much like a role model type of person. Like very insightful, very smart, very mature. So I always do appreciate his input on a lot of stuff. Generally speaking. As a community member, he's super valuable, I think. Hence the artisans, I guess. I mean, yeah, he collects artisans heavily too, yeah. But And it doesn't necessarily mean that I collect them because of it, but he and I were acquainted, yeah, early on when we entered the hobby, so I guess we definitely influenced each other in collecting artisans. I mean, he got interested in it pretty quickly too, so... He was in it a little bit before for artisans, but I did get interested in keyboards a little bit before him. Each serendipitous. He cares about the community on a deeper level. Yeah, he definitely thinks of the community more on a future outlook kind of perspective, which is pretty sweet. Like, it's not just like the current events and what it means, but it's also like the, you know, in the long term, or like this is how the real world looks at things, and you know, the community should be following that kind of standard kind of thing. That's the input that's appreciated when it comes to someone who is also like a professional out there, right? So yeah, that's what I do appreciate about him. And he's involved. Like it's not like he's just doing it for show. So I think that's the part that's nice. It's not just all talk. I do appreciate that more than anything. Alright, let's test our stabs here. I'm not sure if that's from this space or is from this stab. Sounds okay to me though. I'm gonna put a little bit more lube on the right side. It's a teeny bit. Oh, looks like I did forget a screw for the hot swap. Standoffs. PCB standoffs. Right here. Okay. They're not like long pull stabs, so I do think there's a little bit of a gap. But they sound okay. Okay, the stabs are alright. Let's keep moving along. Stabs provided with the board? Yeah. These are stabs provided with the board. They're like Durock V2 lookalikes. I don't think they're exactly Durock V2s actually. So I'm actually not super positive how well they tuned out, especially how well they're gonna maintain themselves like nicely lubed for a while. But yeah, they're provided with a board. So I'm just trying them out anyway. Can't hurt. So it's got a pretty complete package with this board. Like comes the board, it's, you know, the foam, the PCB, the plate, the screwdriver, as well as keycap puller and switch puller. What else? Stabs, an extra aluminum keycap for like a novelty if you want. Obviously with the knob and all that pre-installed. Cable included with it, which is nice. The box could be used as a case, I guess, if you want to repurpose it. Overall, pretty complete package just by itself. So I guess all you need would be switches and keycaps. Even the cable is already done. So, oh, Upas, what's up? How you doing? Doing well? Okay, that's good. Just building this up. We're using these Penyu switches, long pull linears. Ghost TWF, hello, hi, how's it going? Going okay? It's good to hear. Welcome, welcome. I do like that Twitch tells you when someone's new to the chat now. I mean, it's been around for like, the feature's been around for like maybe a year, maybe less. It's been a nice change, I think. I'm new to the hobby, I'm trying to find creators. Oh, cool. Well, welcome. My name is Diego, or Lightning. I built keyboards like many of the others. And we're just here, just chilling, you know? So, feel free to hang out anytime. I usually stream... I stream from the East Coast in the US, so I usually stream evening times. Local time. So if you're in the EU, that can be a bit difficult. If you're in Asia, it's pretty much like daytime, morning. Pleasure to meet you as well, yeah. I am Ghost. I do arts and a bunch of other things. Oh, cool. What kind of medium? Like, do you draw? Like digital art? Or do you do like physical? Digital art. Oh, very nice. Very cool. Well, welcome to the community. I'm from the EU, but I date someone from the US. Ah, I see, okay. So at least you understand the time difference pretty well. And you're no stranger to it. And I guess it is pretty much middle of the night over there for you. So I hope You're not tiring yourself out from staying up. I don't know how you do it. I think I bent that pin. So how do you get into keyboards though? How would you have heard about it? Someone you know maybe? Someone new that wants to create content on keyboards. Oh, okay. So you want to create content on keyboards. It's a space that I would say, I think like builders, there's plenty. People who stream, there's a lot for sure. I mean, I do think there are like facets in keyboards that are not as, that could still be explored a little bit. For example, if you do like digital art, I do think like illustration that's adjacent or related to it could be interesting. But I mean, there are artists out there, I mean, in our community as well. But it's always, I would say people do always appreciate art, so, but I think as far as like keyboard building itself, for example, like there's never gonna be anything like, oh, you're bringing something crazy new to this space. I would say that's probably not true. I mean, building a keyboard is not like anybody can't do it. Like anyone can do it. I mean, that's why these custom keyboard kits in the first place sell. So I would argue that you might want to be looking for something that's unique value to you, unique value proposition. So yeah, something that you already do that you like, that you want to combine with something keyboard related, or if not, working with other people, like different forms of video. Like there's people who do like YouTube, some people who do like news based kind of stuff, podcast kind of stuff. But yeah, it kind of varies. So you'd have to find whatever you want to do though. Art content already, but I want to add this too. Well, if you already have an audience and you want to introduce them to it, then I guess you can always. But see, they're kind of separated, right? Like you can't like draw and then do keyboard stuff, or like do keyboard stuff and then draw, you know? Like they're different. And so I don't know. That's something for you to think about, to be honest, but I would say there's space here and there to do things. Draw resin, the Buster track. Yeah, drawing with collabing with makers and designers to draw or illustrate is always a nice way to go about it too. How does it play feel in 910? Oh, it feels nice. It's pretty sturdy. Like it's kind of like I was saying, it was kind of like, it feels like sort of like aluminum, right? Like it's like a stiffer type of composite, but then it also is not like I think like as far as like if you like press on it, like it does feel a little bit stiff, but typing feel wise is kind of like somewhere in the middle. Like it's kind of like more like carbon fiber maybe, you know? So it's interesting. I mean, it's a nice material. I think it's something in between. But I think you would have to try it on a different board as well. So like maybe try something that has like flexible mounting points or something like that to see how it does. I do think it might be more flexible than like aluminum in that regard, because when I try to like bend a plate, it bends a lot more easily than any metallic ones. I was wondering more about the things like, how do you start? Oh, yeah, I mean, I started pretty early, and for me, it was more about sharing with people who wanted to see me build stuff. So like, I had some friends who just wanted to see me build some boards because I built a few and they just liked it, and they're like, oh, like, I'm kind of curious how you do it, and I want to see you do it. And like first I was like, okay, I mean, there's like Skype or there's like Twitch or whatever, and then I just kind of like went on to Twitch to do it, but then it kind of just stuck. Like I kind of just kind of kept doing it. I enjoy it. It's, you know, it's fun to build stuff, and the community stuck around over the years, like that. But yeah, for me, it's like I've always been someone who enjoys doing DIY stuff, enjoys like building stuff with my hands and whatnot. And then I kind of got into like, I mean, you know, collecting as well. And so I think like relating with other people in those two regards helped a lot. Right? I do enjoy a stiffer typing feel. I'm curious now. Yeah, I think it's worth a try. I'm not sure when CVB is planning on opening orders up though, but yeah. It's like not too stiff, but also not too soft. So it won't be like a plastic plate. So that at least if you already know that you dislike softer typing feels like that, then it won't be that at least. Oh wow, I'm only who I am. It has indeed been a while. Thank you for the 23 months. Welcome back. It was very nice to meet you. I dropped the follow. Thank you, Ghost. Thanks for the follow. Are there any group buys you've been looking forward to receiving? Well, I was hoping that Bingsu R2 would be soon, but the Project Keyboard staff hasn't been super responsive lately, as you might know. But other than that, I received some recent ones. I received Tuzi, I received Villanelle. I'm about to get DMG R3. For boards, I just got my Jaguar V2, which also took a little bit. I still have a bunch of boards I need to build, so there's that. Can't wait to get Bingsu in. Yeah, hopefully there's no issues there, you know. I'm hopeful. I don't think really Project Keyboard has had like, I mean they've definitely not been great with communication sometimes, but like they haven't like dropped the ball like completely. So I hope there's no like, I don't think it will be like a Mexico situation, but the no communication part definitely is a little annoying, you know. It's like it's such a basic thing to take care of. So I hope that they just ship and that's it, you know. But I do need to submit like a change of address, so it's important that they respond to communication, to be honest. I guess at worst, maybe it gets just forwarded, but I don't want to rely on that. Basic, but so easy to fall behind. That is true. That is true, Toasty. So how you doing? Wob Hangul, please. Yeah, I'm in that too. Wob Hangul R2. All right. I think I've done all the switches. So next up, I assume, is to... Should I just go ahead and tape these flex cuts? I kind of do want to just go ahead and do it. Maybe I'll do that actually. I've been extremely busy. Well, busy sounds like a good and a bad thing at the same time, but probably good. I mean, I would rather be busy than not have anything to do. I've been alright. You coming to Keep Life? I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm not coming to Keep Life for several reasons, but the main one being that I did just move and I had a big payment to make for housing, and a lot of a lot of my travel plans had to boil down to like family stuff only, and so like I had to prioritize one over the other, and so I ended up deciding that I'm not gonna make it, basically. I just got my DMG cereal to get sets in consecutively. Yeah, they've been shipping like in a row, so which has been pretty sweet. TBH. Been busy too. This is the first stream I caught like after I moved. Oh, nice. Do you just move like houses, apartments, or do you move like cities entirely? I'm flying over all the way. I was hoping to have you tattoo my chest. Really now? My disappointment is immeasurable. Oh no, I'm sorry, Toasty. That is a bummer. It definitely would have been a golden opportunity for me to meet a lot of people I haven't met in person yet. So yeah, it's a bummer. Just timing just didn't work out for me. Like, what is this? It's like on Labor Day weekend, right? I think. So yeah, just timing. It's bad timing for me. But I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. These rows are more than enough to tape, so I'll just leave it like that. I'm not going either now. Wait, oh, you were going, Poggard? I didn't even know you were going. That's cool. I'm obsessively checking on-type Discord for updates on Dracula R2. Oh, I see. I didn't realize Dracula R2 had been that long as well. So it's shipping soonish, maybe. All right, let's put these gaskets on. I assume gaskets just go into the case, or I guess onto a plate as well. But case is fine. Will Life Beats match 9009? No. DCS Dead Beats alpha color is kind of grayish, grage-ish. So 9009 is too much of a kind of like a creamy-ish kind of color, cream beige kind of color that, yeah, they would not match. That said, the DCS Dead Beats color like is, or at least the ABS blanks that I'm gonna like run are going to be like a close color, not a perfect match, so they might be a little bit warmer than the color on the actual set, but I don't think it would match 9009. Allegedly being delivered to Omnitype this month. Okay. It just takes a while to sort through as well, though. Like you get these gigantic crates and then you have to sort them out to ship. That's the only problem with imports. Alright, and I bet it's no small number of sets either. SMH could have borrowed my color ring. Do you have the full ABS set, Poggard? I could have, I guess, yeah. It's fine. Yeah, I do accept SPCR. Because they're out, I guess. Oh, I see. Wow, you ordered the whole thing? Damn. Isn't that expensive? How much is the whole thing? I mean, I guess the price on the website, but I don't remember how much that would be. What set was it again? The Omnitype received wet AF. Was it minimal? Minimal? I think it was minimal R2. Then that just happened to Project Keyboard too? Yeah, I think it was like the desk mats. Pursue Me. Something like that. It was like a portion of the warehouse had a leakage issue, like it had a leak or something and things got wet. So they had to like re-sort through stuff, which sucks. Okay, cool. The whole thing is like 100, each individual chip is 3. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess if you wanted to order that many, then yeah, that makes sense. Hold on, so does this thing, do I need to put the gaskets on the bottom of this too? Because like I don't get where this would go. So like this goes here, but then what does it, I guess, what does it get pressed by? Oh no, wait, no, it's those little metallic thingies. Where are the metallic thingies? Here they are. Here they are. Okay. It's these guys. These guys get like screwed on top. Oh. Okay. So the question is, do I apply gaskets? I mean, what's the point of applying gaskets on both sides, right? It's just one should be fine, right? Let me see. Would it make sense? I'm just pressing it on one side. It's like top mount but gasket. Yeah, it's kind of like the Matrix ME, yeah. Similar to that, yeah. With the like the holders in place. This looks overcomplicated. Well, it's just the way they chose. But yeah, you could definitely say it's overcomplicated. Yeah, the ME used gaskets on both sides. Oh, I see. I am wondering if I need to though. Oops. I should just put the screws in first. You go to the Dallas meet on July 22nd? No, I was not in Dallas on July 22nd. That's random, but no, I wasn't. Oh, maybe I do need gaskets on both sides, actually. Okay. Well, alright. I guess I do need gaskets on both sides. Do I put them on the plate or do I put them on these things? I don't know. Should I put them on both on the plate? Maybe I should. Putting them on this thing would be nicer, just because if, let's say, I change my plate, then I could just reuse the same gaskets, right? Not that it matters. Diego, are you gonna come to Nashville meet? Oh yeah, whenever that ends up being, I guess it depends on the date, yeah. I'll try. It'll be nice. Yeah, when is that gonna be decided though? Like finalized. Because I know it's been changing. No clue. Hopefully soon. Okay. That's fair. So like this. Okay, that works. Nice. Alright, let's put these guys on too. These ribbon cables. You just need to say a date, can't please everyone? Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, you can't please everyone, for sure. I think you should just call something that it's convenient for the organizing process, as well as just have a decent number of folks. I mean, first of all, it's supposed to be a meetup organized for locals first and foremost. So just prioritize whatever works for y'all. Like, you know, like the people who are most likely to come, and then just go from there, you know? That's my take on it, but yeah. Yeah, I should really put the screws on first. These things. I actually don't know what this cover is for yet. You guys can't think of anything this circular cover is for, but we'll see. I'll check the documentation if there's any in a bit. Okay. Man, this sure takes longer than I thought. I think ever since gasket mount first came out, I think the first thing that still, I think, at least for me, like, seems so tedious is this whole gasket application thing. It's just a lot of little things, you know? Wish I didn't have to do it. But at least for, like, you know, top mount or anything with screws, it's just, you just bolt it on. Boom, done. Guess it gets really tedious when you're building so many boards. Yeah, that's definitely what it is. You build just one or a few, like, you know, whatever, right? Probably. But yeah, when you build more than a couple, it's just like, oh, again. I gotta do this again. Crap. I suck at putting this screw on the right location here. No worries. Alright. I think that's that. Does have a decent bit of flexiness to it though, still. I still don't know what this little thing is. Little circular cover thingy. Okay, so what's next? I think is we just gotta put the cover, and there's these batteries. Just gotta, those connectors I think gotta get installed here. Let me figure out if there's an orientation for it. I think it's this way. Okay. I wonder if this is for this. Does it seem like that's what it is? Oh, yep, I was right. Okay. Now I figured it out. It's for this little switch. Cool. Alright. And now, gotta put the screws back on. Some level caps and bogan stuff, I don't know. Okay. Let me see what I got. It depends on the key set, actually. Oh, nice. It's pretty clean, actually. It's pretty clean looking, despite the screws being on the top. It does look kind of clean. Alright. So, what shall we do about the key set? What shall we put on this? That's a chonker? It is a chonker, yeah. What key sets avail? Oh man, there's a lot. Stuff that I got recently. I have some of these. Tuzi, GIS. These are the only two that probably kind of like match. Tuzi, JIS. I got a bunch of other stuff. Like, you know, I got the typical stuff, beige. Like, you know, whatever set you want to name, you can name it. Hyperviews, like minimal, all those. Tuzi will look good. Okay, we can try it. Alright, let's bring this up then. I got my J's in too. Nice. Yeah, I also got this and the... I have the novelties for Tuzi too, so... I'll get that. Ooh, pretty cute. Pretty, very light set, but it looks really good. Love the accent color. Yeah, it looks clean. Okay, you can take him. Is he going to come here though? Hi Kiwi. Hi. Look, it's a GMK set. It's ugly. Oh, he didn't like it. Okay, bye. Does Kiwi hate potato trays? I think he hates a lot of things, including men, but he's a picky boy, that's for sure. He agrees. Not sure if you could hear that meow just now. There's a nipple application method. Oh, I mean, if you want me to try doing that, I guess I can. Oh, the camera doesn't show it. I also don't really need to take it all the way to my chest to be able to do it with two hands. Seems more interested in DCS. He seemed more interested in DCS. Yeah. Let me see what the novelties look like for this. I don't think there was like a caps lock novelty, but let's see what we got. Man, this set came out super clean though. So cute. probably some novelties to go there. And let me see what the novelties look like. Alright, here are the novelties. Ooh, so cute. So there's a bunch of bottom row and top row novelties, and then there's the enter key novelty. So cute. Let's try the accent. This dark purple accent, super nice. And let's see, we can try some of the bottom row stuff. Guess I can try this 125U here. And 1U bottom row here. Is this R4? Yeah, this is R4. And maybe do Alt. Sorry, that's just a door being squeaky. Probably should apply some lithium grease on that. Sounds like a lot of dogs. Oh yeah, I did hear some dogs barking. I don't know. That's rare. Rare to hear so many of them at this time, but there are a lot of dogs in this building though, for sure. So many people who have dogs here. It's really cute actually. Passing by the elevator or like outside. So it's pretty adorable. Alright. 205 on the door. Why when I can just use some lithium grease, dude? Why would I use like shit that's like 40 times more expensive on the door? Upsells the unit. Oh man. Alright, let me go get some of those some of them artisans. I think I like put them, oh, I think I put them away, so I'll be right back. Alright, so brought some artisans here. So I don't know, there's not too much that goes with this though. Guess there's some analog green spoken there that could go with it. Level caps though, I don't think I have anything of that color. There's a Cookie Monster. This is the box I took to the meetup over here. This is the box I took to the meetup at the New York City meetup. I put a cap out because I was putting it somewhere else, but This is the one that I took to the New York City meetup. If you wanted to look, Alex. There is a Togepi, yes. And then here is some other stuff I have from different makers. I just have them spread on different boards. So yeah. Ooh, you know, I could do first king for something level caps related. Maybe like here or something. We could do this rubber hose one here. It's a little darker, but I think it's fine. Actually, let me see. That gradient? Yeah. It took me a while to figure this out. But yeah. Took a while to get that one. Nah. Because the Togepi will look kind of okay. Maybe I'll rearrange them a little bit. Oop. Hot swap problems. Is that the keycaps come off? And key switches come off with the keycaps. And then, maybe I'll use this Keypora. I don't know if I have a Bogan that's like that color though. Yeah, I don't have any purple Bogans. I just don't have any purple Bogans. I could use this Cosmo. Oh, it's too thick. Maybe I'll go with the old school Fugu. That could work. Alright, I think that'll do. Alright. Okay. Oops. Alright. That look good? Some purple keys. Okay. Let's try this. Let's try this out now. I can just do wired for now because I haven't figured out the wireless just yet. Oop, lights up. I don't know what the blinking is about, but cool. Oh, turned off. Okay. How do I? Let me see. There's documentation for this, but I don't have their software. Never mind. Whatever. Hi, pulling for Kafka BRB. Okay. Good luck. Okay, let's try this out. Let's see. Typing. Let's get this music off and let's set the microphone up. Okay. And make this a little closer. All right, let's see. Let's see from the side. If you want to take a look here, I think that looks good. All right, let's try it out. So right now we got no foam at all, actually, and we got these Penyu switches on FR4. We have tape, Captain tape on a bunch of the flex cuts. I don't think all of them, but most of them. I think I left like 2 of them alone. But yeah, let's give it a shot. All right, so here we go. We have GMK Tuzi and an FR4 plate here with the IQUNIX ZONEX 75 that's currently being sold through IQUNIX as well as vendors worldwide, such as Keys, among others. Let's go. Penyu travel too short? I don't like long poles in general, personally, but I wanted to try something that was not like cherry mixed blacks for a while, so I figured I should try them out. It is very short though. Yeah. Sounds like a keyboard. Yeah, it sounds alright though. Sounds pretty good actually without foam. I'm actually surprised that it was not as hollow as it seemed inside of the case. So that's kind of nice. All right, here are the mods. This space bar is like rattling a little. Did I not tighten it? I don't know. Ooh, this has like a lot of flex to it. Not sure if you can. I mean, I'm sure you can see it. Actually, it's pretty. It just kind of bends right into the plate because of the flex cuts on it. I can hear like the creaking sound from it. I mean, if I press really hard, but yeah, it definitely just like sinks right into the. Yeah, I used to provide. Oh, I needed shims. I mean, they're screw in though, so I guess maybe they're not screwed on like completely. Yeah, no, the stabs are screw-ins, and if you do use screw-ins, 1.2 can be okay. But yeah, no. Sometimes they do end up a little loose, so maybe I should have screwed them in even further. I didn't realize it was 1.2. It didn't seem like it, but that was probably because of all the hot swap stuff. Looks good. Looks good though. I think it sounds pretty okay for something that doesn't have foam that has so many flex cuts. I mean, I did tape the flex cuts, to be fair, so that definitely helps a ton, I would imagine. So But even then, like I thought the case would be a little bit more hollow, so this is actually pretty good. And this does have like tri-mode or whatever, which basically is using the dongle. You can connect it using the dongle, you can connect it wireless, I think Bluetooth, and you can do wired. It does have like 2 lithium-ion batteries inside to recharge and whatnot, so that's cool. It does obviously have a knob here that you can use for volume or whatever. They do use their proprietary software, I believe, to program. It's not QMK VIA, which is something that for me was kind of like, oh, kind of, you know, I mean, at least for this is, let me check actually, because the beta software is proprietary, pretty sure. But let me see if the IQUNIX website tells you that it's QMK based. Oh, it does say software QMK or IQUNIX firmware. So I guess there's those 2 options. Yeah, so the price on this board, let me see here. IQUNIX, ZONEX 75 here. Let's see, 235 base price. That's pretty good, TBH, for something that includes everything. So I actually do think the price is actually pretty good for this. Like, it includes all the tools that you need and whatnot. Like, has the screwdriver, the switch puller, the stabs. All you need is keycaps and switches, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good deal for $235 plus shipping. It's a chonky look though, so if you don't like the look, it can be a bit kind of iffy. But it does have also, you can also like adjust the typing angle, which is kind of nice. It's just magnetic. It just kind of slaps on like that. And you can make it like taller like this. I'm not sure if you can, oh yeah, there you go. You can see it a little bit. It's not like a huge difference, but it does raise it a little bit from the back. Yeah, it definitely is like one of those pre-builds, but metal. I mean, IQUNIX is a brand that did a lot of those, like, you know, those pre-builds that you would say. So, you know, like, it is pretty much that nacho. So yeah. But even then, I think it's decently priced though for what it offers. I mean, it's at least the kit does come in kind of polished, so to speak. Like, I do think it has everything that it needs without having any issues out of the box, which is probably what you should expect when you buy any product anyway. But yeah. All right, so how heavy is it? Not too heavy actually. Let me weigh it. I have a scale over here. We need to grease that door. That door's so loud. Where's the scale? Oh, here. Alright, let's see how heavy it is. Okay. So it is 3 pounds and 11 ounces approximately, which in kilograms is 1.7 kilograms, basically 1.7 kilos. That's actually pretty decent. It's not too heavy, but it's also not super light. So it's on the lighter side though, for sure, for the 75%. It is aluminum after all, so it's not super light, but also not extremely heavy. It's right in the medium, I think. I think anything after like 2.5 kilos, it starts to get pretty heavy. And then there's like even heavier stuff, but I don't think it's worth getting too heavy, like extremely heavy boards, IMO. But that's just my take on it. Like, I don't think extremely heavy boards are necessarily worth it. Yeah, it's alright though. I think heft-wise as well. Yeah. I'm assuming this blinking has to do with the battery charging or something. And it turns off after it blinks like 5 times or so. Alright, so okay. Oop, sorry. Need a cast iron board? Wasn't there that meme from, was it TKC, that they tried to do like an April Fool's thing and it was basically like a cast iron skillet? I remember some meme like that. It was like an April Fool's meme, pretty sure. Something about a cast iron skillet. Yeah, I just googled that. Yeah. Cool. TKC? Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, that pretty much is the board. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. But other than that, I think I am probably gonna conclude here. So let me see here. I do plan on organizing something for stream soon. Maybe like something to build a bunch of my own boards, kind of like a build-a-thon like last time or something. But I do have a bunch of stuff I want to give away to people in the community that I just have here that I'm not really using, from switches to like keyboards, key sets, stuff like that. So I probably plan on organizing something like that soonish. And then, yeah, probably will announce it later on. But yeah, I do plan on doing something like that. Hopefully, if I could, before the end of the summer. But I'm not sure if that's gonna be feasible, so we'll let you guys know. And then, for those who didn't know, if you do have the DCS Deadbeats key set, I am organizing a little buy for ABS spacebars if you're interested. And that's about it, at least for news. So yeah. Alright folks, so let's just wrap it up here. We can check if anybody is currently streaming. I believe I see Miss Shinjin Wang doing some WoW, Mr. Giorin playing some Final Fantasy, Jackie Ilingfolia is doing some PCB plate build for an MNK88, which I assume is like the Jane V2ME kind of one. I see someone doing a Sonnet. I see Mr. Andy doing a Kala. Icona doing a Sequence. There's a decent number of keyboard people actually doing stuff. Yeah, Toasty, no problem. I mean, kind of unfortunate that I can't make it to Keep Live. I do wish I could have, but yeah, just circumstances. Can you link the IC again, please? Yeah, for the Deadbeats thing. Yeah, for sure. It's in my server, but here you go. It's okay if I already unfollowed on Twitch and Insta. Sounds good. So I'll be more surprised when you follow back again. That's all right. I'll see you back when you're. I'll see you when you're back. Toasty just went out for some milk. All right, let's just wrap it up here. But let's go raid. Maybe we can raid Jackie. It's been a little bit, I think. If you don't know Jackie Iliagnifolia, she's a community member local to Texas, and she also built stuff on stream. She's super nice. She had been around the community for a long time ago, for a little bit, and then kind of took a break and then came back. And then she's just been building stuff too on stream and whatnot. So let's go over a raid over there. And let's just say lightning raid. What's she doing? Let's see. Tell us a corn e-joke. So she's doing a MNK88 plate build and then fixing a corn. So let's just ask her for a corn e-joke. There is our raid message. Alright folks, I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. For next time, I'm going to be showcasing a few things. I'm going to have the new Ikigai product. It's going to be the Fragment S and the Fragment T, which is their new artisan tray, as well as their new screw tray kind of accessory. And then I'm going to be building probably a personal board then. And lastly, I'm probably going to be showing a key set that is being made through Uche Studio. I believe it's WS Kraken. So I'll show you guys that next time, but I'll see you guys then. That'll probably happen on Thursday evening. It's Thursday night, really. So I'll see you guys on Thursday night. Okay? Bye-bye, friends. See you, and take care.